So guys, this is the second sit of the season. I haven't been able to get out as much as I want. But a lot of activity this morning. Right at daylight, I heard some hogs back to my left. They were squealing pretty loud, making some noise. I don't know if they were getting up and getting moving, or they were going to bed from partying all night. I don't know. The guys were trying. You gotta be here to see them, and we're here, so fingers crossed. Y'all check that sunrise out. Beautiful morning here in South Georgia. Heard some hogs back over here a while ago, but I think they were laying down. So those hogs were back to my left. There's a hollow down there. And I think they were bedding down for the night or for the day. It was right before daylight. That's about it today. Nothing else so far. But it is college football day. Georgia and Tennessee play today, Florida State, Miami. It's gonna be a good day, regardless. Anytime you can get in the woods, it's a good day. And we're in the woods, and it's football. I just love hunting and being outside. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. Fingers crossed, we're gonna get it done. Y'all stay with me. That doe walked right past me right here. That doe walked right past me. She came within 10 feet of me. I started to take a shot, but she was too small. I can't shoot a deer that small. She actually took my trail. I got a trail right there where I walk up to my stand. My truck's right on the other side over there. She actually took my trail. She's probably headed over there to where my wife sits. That was pretty neat though. She walked right by me. Right there. That was pretty cool. So they're up and moving. See what happens. We're going to give it about another hour. So guys, not a bad morning. Right at daylight, or right before daylight, back over to my left, there's an old pond. It's like a holler down in there, and the hogs like to get down there and bed down during the daytime, and I think that's what had happened. I think they were probably out all night long. There was some fresh rooting between here and where I hunt at. There was some fresh tracks and fresh where you see they were rooting in the cotton field here, and I think they were just busy all night long, partying all night, fitting to go to bed when I walked up on them, and I could hear them. But you know, a pretty productive morning. I mean, every hunt to me is fun, regardless whether we see anything or harvest anything or not. Just being out here is just a ton of fun, and it's peaceful. And but hey, we did get to see a deer. We did have a pretty decent doe walk right past me this morning. I probably would have tried to get a shot on her if she would have come into my food plot, but she didn't. She walked in behind me, or walked beside me, and then walked behind me across the cotton field. So I just didn't get a shot on her. But nonetheless, some activity. Hearing the hogs this morning and then seeing the deer. That was about 8 o'clock. So, you know, productive. it was fun. It was cool to watch her. Anyway, guys, you know, we'll try again tomorrow morning. We got football today. Today's football. It's Saturday. It is the 13th of November. So we're going to go home, make some snacks, get ready for some football this afternoon. But we'll be back in the field tomorrow morning. Well, it's Sunday morning, November 14th. Just getting ready to go to the farm and try it again. Had a good day yesterday, had a good hunt yesterday. Had some activity, you know, yesterday morning with the hogs hollering back in the woods. Really thought they were going to come out, but they never did. But and then I had that, you know, decent sized doe that walked right past me, which was really cool. You know, sit there and watch her. It's always really neat just to see them, just to be able to watch them, you know, and I enjoyed that. But so it was fun, a lot of fun. It's always fun to get out in the woods and go hunting, that's for sure. But it's 4:50 in the morning. It's a beautiful Sunday morning. The stars shining. No rain today. It's about 40, I think it's around 46 right now. I think that's what it is. Let me see, let me check. Let's see what the temperature is. Oh, 39. You know, that's pretty chilly for old South Georgia. So about daylight, imagine about daylight it'd get to about 30, probably out there in the country too, probably about 37, 38, 37 probably. And especially where my hilltop stand is, on that hill, it'd get even cooler. So that's fine, I'm good with it. So gonna get ready to go try it again, y'all. Y'all stay with us, don't go nowhere. We're gonna get it done. Happy hunting, everybody. Let's go see if we can't get some. I think somebody's pissed her off. She's mad at somebody. Somebody done pissed her off. That was a big old bobcat. Jeez. So guys, we had a pretty, another pretty productive morning. We got out here about 5:45 this morning. It gets daylight to where you can actually shoot around about 6:20. So we had about 30 minutes in the stand before daylight, before shooting light. About 7 o'clock, I had mom and the baby come by me. They come by me at a full trot. Never stopped, never nothing, never knew I was sitting there. They run into this cotton field right behind me. And then a few minutes later, the smaller of the two does come back to my left, almost going into my food plot. And she stops, she starts hollering and just jumps in the woods, and she hollers all the way into the woods for a good ways. What was so crazy about that though, guys, is I've been hunting for a good while, and I've sat in the fields in the fields before, or in the woods or whatever, and I've heard those sounds before, and I never knew that was a deer sound. And it's crazy because I've hunted for a long time, and I've heard, you know, I've heard deer blow at you. I've heard them stomp. I've heard them bleat. I've heard them, you know, all kinds of stuff. But I've never heard that particular sound. And I learned something this morning, and it's crazy because you learn something all the time. As long as you look and you listen, pay attention, you learn something. And this morning I learned that that sound that I have heard so many times hunting was a deer, when I thought it was a fox or something. And it sort of sounded like a fox to me. But either way, now I know the reason why they were running. I had a big bobcat walk up on me. He got within about 30 yards of me, and he spotted me. I was trying to film him, and he seen me moving around. He took off, but it was a huge bobcat, probably the biggest bobcat I've ever seen. Beautiful, beautiful animal. But I think that's what had those deer running. But either way, guys, another fun morning. You know, hunting, being out here in the wild. You know, it's just a good time. You know, it's to be out here in God's country and enjoying what God has given us. And it's beautiful. It's a beautiful day. This is Sunday. Today's the 14th. Yeah, the 14th. It's been a great weekend. A great weekend of hunting. We've seen some does, and we've seen some animals. We've heard some new sounds. And you know, I just store that back in my bank and know that from now on that's what that is. It's just crazy. All these years I never knew that was a deer. So anyway, I'm not perfect, I'm not a pro, I learned. Anyway, guys, thank y'all so much for watching Kdwaterwoods, y'all. We got a lot of hunting coming up. We still got roughly 2 months of hunting left. We got a full week Thanksgiving hunting coming up, which should be fun. Some more fishing videos coming up, so y'all stay with us. Please spread the word about Kdwaterwoods. Make sure to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Kdwaterwoods. Thank y'all so much for watching. Until next time, y'all be safe and good hunting.